family period, does it increase relations with your wife?
So the Hilchos Nida. So the question is about laws of family purity. The laws of family purity, I think, as expressed by the Torah, are pretty much exactly spot on. Right. So as expressed by the Torah, the idea is that when a woman is on her period, you're not supposed to sleep with her, and then she has one day of a clean day, and then she goes to the mikvah. This makes perfect sense. Okay, it's a protection for women. That's what it was designed to be. Okay, just tip to the wise: women are not interested in having sex when they're on their period. Just as a general rule, they are not interested in this because it's just not. That's not what they're into, and that is perfectly understandable. As far as the Sheva Nekiim, right, which is the extra week that was tacked on, that's a much later addition historically. That comes about really about 1000 CE, and that is, I think, more controversial in terms of whether it is effective or disaffective in terms of making things more strained in the household. But as far as the general rule that there are laws of family purity, I think that it's very good. I think that one of the things that keeps a marriage important is desire, and I think that when desire can immediately be satiated at any point in time, then you are not really learning to appreciate the other person for certainly any other quality, and also things can become kind of hackneyed and by rote. I think that I'm not going to pretend it's easy, but I think that it is good, and I think that I also think there's a reason why from women are pregnant so much.
In today's society, girls and boys more than ever have less self-confidence levels and less self-value as a result of internet porn, advertising, bullying, and cyberbullying, etc. We all know that we're beautiful and that we all have our gifts and talents, just they get confused and believe the lies instead of the truth. How should we approach this? How do we change that for those people that we care about? How do we boost the other people's confidence levels in a very effective way so that they see the truth for what it is?
So, I mean, I think that the truth is that when it comes to things like internet pornography and a lot of the threats in society, the best thing you can do is build a gateway, build a gate around it. Because the truth is that once you are sucked into that world, it's very difficult to get out. And if you're already in that world, then you have to actually build stronger fences. It has to be like, if you know how Google works, there are certain searches will bring up certain pictures, and you just don't do it, right? You just avoid doing that because it's just like drug use. I mean, the impact of pornography actually has, in terms of brain effects, very similar effects to drug use. It's addictive. It does it does release serotonin. It's very dangerous stuff. So there's that. As far as the standards of beauty and all of this. I think that's really on all of us to be better people as a general rule. I mean, I can't put it any better than that. I just think you have to be a better person with regard to the people who are around you in terms of how you treat their physical appearance. But we're a superficial, visually oriented society, and I think one of the things that helps this is why I love Shabbat. I mean, the fact that you're taken off the screen is great because I find myself addicted to my phone. I mean, even when I'm with my kids, I find myself scrolling through my phone because I'm addicted to information. That's my thing. And so I'm on Twitter all the time, refreshing all the time. But if I put down the phone for an hour, I find my life gets significantly better.